Today's big job market headline is the August job openings and labor turnover summary released this morning by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. What we learned is that not much has changed since July. The numbers were essentially flat month over month. Job openings came in at 7.2 million, which is where they were the month before, but that is compared to 7.6 million in August of last year. So big decrease from there, but that's not a recent thing. That decline happened months ago, and we've been relatively flat since. Hires were down slightly, 5.1 million versus 5.2 in July, but on a positive note, so were separations. They were 5.1 versus 5.2 million in July. And quits and layoffs were pretty much at the same level as they were the previous month. So it seems just like a whole lot of waiting and seeing for employers, not just doing a whole lot of hiring right now, but not making significant moves in the other direction either. Now, it's important to keep in mind this data is a month old, so we'll see what happens tomorrow when ADP releases their national employment data for September. So that is much more recent, but it's also collected very differently. That is payroll of private companies versus the survey data that the BLS collects. And we know that that has been criticized widely, to say the least, over the past few months, and for very good reason. The revisions have been driving everyone crazy. And they did have revisions again for July, but not as extreme as they have been. In fact, they weren't too painful. Openings actually went up by 27,000. So that's a rare step in the right direction. But unfortunately, hires went down by 68,000. So that's big. But separations also went down by 68,000. So that really washes itself out. I guess you could argue there's a net gain, although reasons abound to be skeptical of those numbers. So really looking forward to see what ADP reports tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's good news.